Hi dear yogis, welcome to our second series of lockdown yoga. This class is designed for beginners or people who just like a very slow yoga. So it's not very strenuous exercise, but be mindful, respect your body and do what you can do. And if you need to take rest, then just take rest. You will need a yoga mat for the practice and 2 yoga blocks. If you don't have yoga blocks, don't worry. Just get 2 large books or something resembling blocks and enjoy your practice. So we're going to start on our mat, laying on the floor. Just gently lay yourself all the way down onto the floor. Place your hands onto your belly. Gently close your eyes. And allow yourself to relax into your mat. Relaxing all the muscles and just feel that sensation under your back. This is the floor supporting you. Just relax the muscles further onto the floor. And now start paying attention to your own breath. So you can feel the belly raising with inhale and the belly becomes hollow with exhale. And just observing your normal cycle of breathing, allowing your mind to become quiet. And just if you have any tension in any muscles, try to breathe gently into those muscles with each exhale, relaxing further into your mat. And remember during the practice to keep this nice deep inhales, long exhales all the way from your belly to help you with your asana practice. Gently open your eyes and on your next inhale, bending both knees close to your chest, put your hands onto your knees and just give yourself a good squeeze and feel the opening through your glute muscles, through your lower back. Now swaying from side to side, releasing the tension of your lower back. And find the stillness again on midline. Put your right foot onto the floor and slide it away from the center of your body. Interlace your fingers on your shin, on your left shin, flex both feet. Drop your shoulders onto the floor, relax your face, and start gently pressing that knee closer to your chest. Keep breathing, nice deep inhale here, full exhale. And now imagine your leg is trying to escape, so start pressing that shin into your hands, but hands are pressing into the shin. So the hands are holding the leg, but leg is trying to escape all the way to the sky. So you may be a little bit shaky here. We're going to wake up the quad muscle. And stop pressure and just press the knee again gently closer to your chest. Keep pressing your right heel away like you're standing on an imaginary floor. So you can feel diagonal openings through your groin muscles, through your hips. And on your next inhale, release your right hand alongside your body. And start gently bringing the left knee to the left hand side. See if your left upper arm can reach the floor so you can support your left knee in your hand. And now bring your right hand up and over. Start stretching the right hand away, the left heel, right heel away. So you can feel the stretch all through your right hand side. So you're opening the left hip, but you're stretching the right hand side. So breathe into your right lung here. Nice deep inhale. And a full exhale here. On your next inhale, we're changing hands. So the right hand comes onto your left knee, your left hand comes alongside your body, and you start bringing gently your left knee to the right hand side, keeping both shoulder blades on the floor. So your knee doesn't need to touch the floor, you just need to feel gentle stretch on the side of your thigh. So this is your iliotibial band. It's a connective tissue, so you can't really stretch it too far. And now coming back to the center line, squeeze that knee again close to your chest. Release that left foot onto the floor, slide away from your sit bones. Now bending your right knee, interlace your fingers on your shin, flexible speed, drop your shoulders down, and start pressing that knee close to your chest. At the same time, you're pressing your left heel away. Relax your face here and breathe. And then imagine your shin is trying to escape. So shin is pressing into hands, hands into shin. A position of forces. So you're just trying to keep that leg in place, but leg is trying to escape. And stop pressing your shin. Start pressing your hands into your shin close, bringing that knee closer to your chest. Keep pressing the left heel away. And now lean on your right hand onto your right knee. Release your left hand alongside your body and start opening your right knee all the way to the right hand side. See if you can reach the floor with your right elbow. And now bring your left arm up and over. Stretching the left hand away, left heel away, breathing into your left lung. Nice deep inhale here. And a full exhale, and again inhaling deeply, feeling the skin stretching, and a full exhale, and changing the hands. Left hand comes down to your knee, the right hand alongside your body, and we bring in that right knee all the way to the left. Inhaling here, full exhale. And gently coming back to the center line, stretching both legs long. Just notice the change in your legs. A little bit more opening in your hip joints. Now bring both knees close to your chest. Put your hands onto your knees. Bring your knees together. We're going to rotate the knees outwards, rotating the hip joints. So knees coming outwards. And again, meeting on midline, and again coming outwards. Make it nice and slow so you can pay attention to your hip joints. And just imagine the hip joints oiling with synovial fluid, so you're just waking up that hip joint. One more nice big circle, and stop when your knees are outwards. We're going to change direction, so coming inwards. Nice big circles. Don't be in a rush, just keep it nice and slow. Keep your lumbar spine pressed to the floor and your abdominals engaged here. And one more circle, bring knees to the midline. Keep a nice squeeze here. And now rocking from side to side, massaging your lumbar back. Just catching the momentum. Turn yourself on one of your sides, coming on all fours. So coming on our hands and our knees. So just check your knees are under your hips and your hands under your shoulders. We're going to do a few cats and cow to wake up our spine. So on inhale, lifting your tail, dropping your belly, lifting chest, lifting your gaze. On exhale, tuck your belly in, tail goes down, and you're looking at your navel, nice big cat. And again, tail comes up, belly drops, chest up, head up. Exhale, pressing into the earth like you're pressing it away with your hands, rounding your upper back, looking at your navel, nice big cat. Again, inhale, bring your tail up, belly drops, chest up, head up. On exhale, tuck your belly in, nice round back, looking at your navel. And once more, coming into cow, inhale, tail up, head up. On exhale, belly button to the spine, looking at your navel, nice big cat. You're going to stop here, release your head. You may nod yes and no, so you know you're not keeping any tension in your neck. And exhale again into neutral. From here, stretch your left leg long. Just check, I'm just going to move a bit, check your big toe, pinky toe pointing down. So elongate your neck here. We're not going to be moving the spine. So the spine is nice and long. We're just going to bend the left knee close to the chest. And open to out. And stretch the leg long again. And again, inhale, knee to your chest. Open to the left. Stretch it behind you. And again, inhale to your chest. Open to your left. Stretch the leg behind you. And once more, inhale to your chest. Open to the left and stretch the leg behind you. And look at your leg and rotate your toes so they're pointing to the left side of your mat. And this nice long leg, you're going to bring all the way to the left hand side of your mat. Placing your foot onto the floor. Make sure your foot is on the same line as your knee. Walking your hands closer to your knees, start coming all the way up. I'm just going to turn around so you can see it a little bit better. So coming all the way up. So your left hand comes onto your left thigh. Bring your right hand up and over. We're coming into a gate pose. So your left hand sliding down your long leg. The right hand comes up and over. Breathing into your right lung. Inhaling deeply. Full exhale. On your next inhale, coming all the way up. The right hand comes onto the floor. The left hand comes up and over. This is a variation of the plank pose. So stretch your arm long. Press your left foot onto the floor. Feel that energy running on your left hand side. On your next inhale, coming all the way up, looking down, placing your hands under your face, walking your hands under your shoulders. So I'm going to be just sideways again to you so you can see what's going on. So hands under your shoulders. Inhale into cow, tail up, head up. Exhale into nice big cat, looking at your navel. And again, inhale, tail up, head up. Exhale, nice big cat. And again, inhale into cow. Exhale into cat. And come back into neutral. Lift your leg, bring that nice long leg behind you, bending that knee. Place your knee in line with your right knee. So same flow on another side. So stretch your right leg long. Just look at your toes. Make sure your big toe, pinky toe pointing down. And again, keeping your spine long, keeping your abdominals engaged. Bending that right knee close to your chest. And then open to the side. Stretch the leg long. And again, inhale to the chest, to the side. Stretch the leg long. And again, inhale to the chest, to the side. Stretch the leg long. And once more, inhale to the chest, to the side, and stretch your leg long. And again, look at your foot and rotate your toes so they're pointing this time to the right hand side. Start bringing this nice long leg all the way to the right hand side of your mat. Plant the foot onto the floor. Just check your foot is on the same line as your knee. Start coming all the way up, slowly, gently. Placing your right hand onto your long leg. Left hand comes up and over. We're coming into gate pose on another side. So slide it down. Maybe looking slightly up so you're more in a side bend rather than forward fold. And just feel the openings to the left hand side of your body. Breathing into your left lung. On your next inhale, slowly coming back, releasing your left hand onto the floor, right arm comes up and over. Start stretching your right arm, pressing your right foot into the floor so you can feel the skin and stretches through the right hand side. Breathe into this opening. On your next inhale, slowly coming all the way up, releasing your hands onto the floor, walking your hands under your shoulders. So we are one leg stretched, one leg bent, hands under your shoulders. Inhale into cow. Exhale into nice big cat. And again, inhale into cow. And exhale, nice big cat. And again, inhale into cow. Exhale, nice big cat. And inhale into neutral, lifting your right leg, bring nice long leg behind you, bending that knee, place the knee next to your left knee. So separate your knees as wide as your mat, big toes touch, and see if you can bring your sit bones over your heels. If not, you may need to use a block between your feet and just releasing your bottom on your block. Stretch your arms long in front of you and release your head onto the floor. Again, if you can't reach the floor, the block may help to release your forehead onto the block. So it's child pose, Balasana. Release all your tension here and imagine You like a water, you're pouring over that mat. You can have any pose in your body, so you're just pouring over, just feel your belly dropping down, your chest is dropping closer to the earth, your hip joints relaxing, your shoulders relaxing, your armpits falling down, and you're just breathing into your back, where you have more lungs than on the front. We're conditioned to breathe into our chest. Try to breathe into your back and just feel those lungs you haven't used before. And on exhale, exhale all the tension down to earth. You can open your mouth and sigh out, just release all the tension from your body. On your next inhale, you're going to be coming on all fours, but imagine you come in like you've got a nice beach ball under your belly. So you're looking at your toes, and then separating your toes, start coming onto your straight arms, dropping your pelvis down. And push yourself back, bring your toes together into a child pose, releasing your forehead onto the mat or onto your block. Inhale here, nice full exhale. And again on inhale, we come in like we did in cat, so nice rounded back. Now separate your toes, start looking forward. We're coming on straight arms, drop your pelvis down, look up. Push your pelvis back, bring your toes together. We're coming back into child pose, Balasana. Very slowly, stretch your arms long. Keep your hands where they are. Again, inhale like a full moon. You come in with nice round back, looking at your toes. Separate your toes. Start looking forward, coming onto your straight arms. Drop your pelvis as far as you can. Lift your gaze, drop your shoulders down. And again, coming back into child pose. Your toes together, release your forehead onto the floor, arms nice and long. So keeping hands glued to your mat. Once more, we come in like a full moon. Nice round back. Separating your toes, coming onto your straight arms, dropping your pelvis down, lifting your gaze. And exhale back into child pose. Releasing all the tension. Again, make a sign through your mouth. Just to release all your muscles. Breathing into your back here. Nice deep inhale. And a full exhale here. On your next inhale, we're going to make on hands and knees. Again, we're coming on now into our tabletop. So from here, touch your toes under. Press your sit bones over your heels and just look at your hands. Separate your fingers as wide as you can and press all your knuckles into the mat. So press your hands into the mat like you're trying to push that earth away from you. You start lifting your sit bones higher, dropping your head between your upper arms. So coming into downward facing dog or in that V shape. So here, keep your knees bent. And keep your heels off the floor. Press into the earth more. Separate your shoulder blades so they're traveling to the sides of your body. Bring that belly to the spine and lift your tail higher. And then you're going to pedal our feet. So one heel down, one up. Very gently, very slowly. And when you're doing that, you need to think about back of your legs. So just think about those muscles on the back. And keep pressing into the earth. Keep lifting your tail higher. So you can feel the opening on the back of your legs. And then find that stillness in your dog. Bring that tail a little bit higher. Release your head. Release the tension of your neck. Look between your hands. Gently tiptoe yourself all the way to the front. Keeping your head down. Keeping your knees soft. Find your opposite elbows and just sway from side to side. Releasing the tension of your neck. Your upper back, and as each sway you can feel you coming a little bit closer to the earth. So your spine becomes very long and you're just about to touch the floor with your head. Release your hands down, find that stillness, and then pressing down with your both feet. We start unraveling bone by bone. Like you build in your own spine. Your head will become relaxed. When you arrived, just check your feet. They should be parallel. They can be together or just big toes touching. It depends on your anatomy. So don't worry if you can't bring your feet together. We're all different. Lift your inner arches and just feel the earth under your feet. So you just feel you're nice and steady. You're rooted through all four corners of your feet. Now lift your kneecaps up, bring your belly to the spine and drop your tail down. Start growing through the hard palate and through the top of your head. So trying to elongate your spine. Drop your shoulders back and down. But try not to puff your chest. So bring those ribs to the back. Hands and arms are heavy. You stand nice and tall. Tadasana, mountain pose. Now bring both hands from both sides all the way up. Bring your hands together into prayer. Small back bend here. Now drawing that prayer down to your chest. Bring your prayer to your chest. Close your eyes over your prayer. And just feel the pulse under your hands. Feel your breathing. And keep your mind nice and still, concentrating only on your breathing and on your body, on all the sensations your muscles and joints giving you. Gently open your eyes, micro bending your knees, pivoting from your hips, coming into forward fold. So here, I would suggest if you can't reach the floor, use the blocks. They can be high settings, medium settings, low settings. Keep your knees slightly bent so you're not overstretching your lumbar spine. So you need to have something under your hands, either your mat or it's going to be your blocks. Drop your head down, release the tension of your upper back and your neck. Now bending your knees, place your bricks to the sides. We're going to step one foot followed by the other into high plank. Just check your plank. So you're looking in front of your mat, you're not dropping your head down, so the neck is long. Press the earth away, so you've got this buoyancy in your arms. Separate your shoulder blades, belly button to the spine to protect your lower back, and press your heels to imaginary wall behind you. So nice long spine here. Now release your knees onto the floor, untuck your toes. Look at your arms and rotate your inner creases of your elbows to the front. So your biceps looking to the front, triceps to the back. Nice long neck, we're coming down very slowly so you can feel your triceps working. Half chaturanga. When you're on the floor, place your hands on level of your shoulders. Release all your toenails onto the floor. On inhale, lift yourself into cobra. Look to your right and place your left cheek onto the floor. Inhale into cobra. Look to your left and place your opposite cheek onto the floor. Inhale into cobra and release your head down. Tuck your toes under, press your sit bones over your heels. Again, check your fingers are separate and you're pressing all your knuckles into the floor. And start lifting your sit bones high into your downward facing dog. Again, press into the earth, separate your shoulder blades, bring your pelvis higher. Maybe unbend your knees, but keep your heels off the floor. On your next inhale, lift yourself on tips of your toes. On exhale, press the heels down. And again, inhale up, exhale down. And once more, inhale up, and exhale down. Look between your hands. Gently walk all the way to the front into your forward fold. So remember blocks. If you need them, use blocks. Release your head, release your neck. Hands onto your shins. Halfway lift. While you're in halfway lift, check you've got nice long spine parallel to the floor. Exhale all the way down, forward fold. And again, inhale, halfway lift, long spine. And now gently walking your hands on your hips all the way up into Tadasana. Standing nice and tall. Elongate your spine. Press the ribs to the back. Bring both hands from both sides all the way up. Inhale here. Exhale, coming into forward fold. Very slowly. Again, if you need your blocks, find the blocks. And from here, we're going to step into our high plank. So one foot followed by the other. High plank. So belly button to the spine to protect your lower back. Release your knees onto the floor. Untuck your toes. Rotate your inner elbows to the front. We're coming down very slowly with control. Half chaturanga. We're going to be coming into Cobra, so set your hands on the level of your shoulders, release your toenails onto the floor, and just release those shoulders away from your ears. Keep your elbows close to your body. Inhale into mini Cobra. Exhale all the way down. And again, inhale into Cobra, a little bit higher, maybe medium. Exhale all the way down. And now inhale in the highest Cobra you can do. And exhale all the way down. Tuck your toes under. Press your sit bones over your heels. And press yourself into downward facing dog again. And again, check your dog. You're pressing into the earth with all your 5 knuckles of your hands. So all 10 actually. Separate your shoulder blades. Belly button to the spine. Lift the tail higher. See if you can drop the heels down without losing that inverted V shape. Now bring your knees onto the floor and tuck your toes. And from here we're going to step the left foot between our hands. So if you can't do it, maybe you can bring your foot here and then with the help of your hand, push that foot between your hands. If you feel you need blocks, just put blocks on both sides of your foot. So frame in the front foot. So keeping your right hand inside your foot, so it's on the level of your shoulder, either on a block or on your mat. So lifting your left hand all the way up to the sky, looking at your thumb if you can. If you have no balance or balance is not good today, just look down. It's going to help you with balance. And when you're here, check your shoulder is over shoulder, your hand is over hand. And exhale, releasing that hand down. And now bring both hands in front of you. Start slowly lifting all the way up. Release those shoulders down. Open your chest. Gaze slightly up. Bring your thumbs behind you. Breathe here. On exhale, frame the front foot, maybe releasing those blocks. Tuck your toes under. Lift your knee off to the floor. We're going to step into downward facing dog. And just step with your feet, releasing that tension. Breathing deeply. Just check you're not panting. And then release your both knees onto the floor. And we're going to step the right foot. Again, if you can't bring it straight away, then halfway. And with your hand, you're going to bring your foot under your knee. So just make sure your ankle joint is under your knee. Again, maybe blocks or books, whatever you have. So the left hand now under the left shoulder, inside your front foot. Looking at your right hand, start lifting all the way up to the sky. And again, here, check your shoulder is over shoulder, hand is over hand. So you can look up or you could look down. It's depending on how you feel today. And then looking down, framing your front foot. Reset yourself, we start coming up. So bring both hands up. Very slowly. Open up your chest, lift your chest bone, lift your gaze slightly up. Push those thumbs behind you. Inhale here. And exhale, we're coming down. Release those blocks. Tuck your toes under. Lift your knee off the floor. We're going to step into downward facing dog. And again, just pedal your knees, maybe swing your hips from side to side so you can release the tension. And then release your knees onto the floor, untuck your toes. Bring your sit bones over your heels. Put your hands on both sides of your feet and release your head down. Breathe in here in this variation of child pose. Inhaling into your back. And exhaling all that tension. Again, remember you can sigh out while you're in child pose, just like, just to release all that tension. And on your next inhale, we gently come in on all fours again, so tabletop. Tuck your toes under, bring your sit bones over your heels, and push yourself into downward facing dog. Again, lift your tail, belly button to the spine. Elongate your arms, your legs. Look between your hands. Gently walk all the way to the front into your forward fold. So remember, if you need blocks, use the blocks. Release your head, release your neck. Hands onto your shins. halfway lift. Nice long body here. And then walking your hands all the way up to your hips, standing tall in your Tadasana. Going to be coming into standing poses. So put those blocks on side of your mat in front, just in case if you need them. So standing in front of your mat, your feet are hip width apart, hands onto your hips. And with your left foot, you're going to step to the back of the mat. As far as it's comfortable for you. Just check your heel is on the floor and left big toe pointing to the left upper corner of your mat. And if you feel a bit unstable here, then you can walk your right foot to the longer edge of your mat. So you're standing like on a tram lines rather than on a rope. And then looking at your front foot, start bending your right knee over your second toe and stop when your knee is over your ankle. Now check your hips and square your hips to the front of your mat. So you've got these two little balls here. So they are balls pointing to the front. And from here, we're going to lift our hands up, drop those shoulders down, and gazing slightly up, warrior one, or Virabhadrasana one. Nice deep inhale here. Full exhale. We're going to be coming into dynamic warrior. So keeping your front knee bent. Inhale here. On exhale, coming 45 degrees to the ground. Stretch your arms behind you. And again, inhale all the way up, warrior one. Exhale, 45 degrees to the ground. And again, inhale up. And exhale down. Once more, inhale up. And exhale down. From here, place your hands onto your hips, start putting weight onto your front foot. We come into the front of our mat. So standing in front of your mat, we're coming into balance pose. So if you need a wall, you may come to the wall. If you feel like hay, then standing nice and tall, pushing weight onto your right foot, start bending your left knee, sliding your left hand onto your knee, flex your left foot. Stand nice and tall, so like you're pressing the earth away with your right foot, So growing taller from the foot. Stand nice and tall. And now start opening up your knee to the side. Maybe for the balance, you can stretch your right arm long. Stand here and breathing deeply. Now bring that knee all the way to the midline. Release that foot down. Just gently walk your feet to release that tension. We're coming back to warrior one on another side now. So standing in front of your mat, feet hip width apart, hands onto your hips. Nice big step with your right foot to the back of the mat. So just check your heels on the floor and the big toe pointing to the right upper corner. And again, remember, you can walk your left foot to the longer edge if you need more stability. Now bending your left knee over the second toe, just check your knee is over your ankle. It goes slightly outwards, but should stop over your ankle. And now your hips, square them to the front of your mat. Now bring both arms up, release the shoulders down, gazing slightly up, warrior one on the other side. Press down with your both feet. Imagine you're trying to stretch your mat long so you're nice and stable. You root it through both feet. And again, we're coming into dynamic warrior. So inhale, nice, warrior one. Exhale, 45 degrees to the ground, hands behind you. And again, inhale up. And exhale down. And again, inhale up. And exhale down. Once more, inhale up. And exhale down. So we're going to stop here. Place your hands onto your hips. Start putting weight onto your front foot. And step all the way to the front of your mat. So standing now on your left foot. Start bending your right knee, bring closer to your chest. Hand on your knee. Flex the foot. Press into the earth with standing foot, grow taller. like you're trying to rocket yourself into the space. And now start opening that knee to the right hand side. Maybe stretching your left arm long for more balance. Stand here, still, breathing deeply. Again, if you need to use the wall, use the wall. If you're a bit wobbly, it doesn't matter. Just don't take it too serious. Keep a smile on your face. And now bring your right knee to the front, hands onto your hips, stand nice and tall. Just walk your feet to release that tension. We're coming into Warrior 2 sequence, so standing on front of your mat, sideways. So your right foot will be sideways to the front of your mat. Hands onto your hips. Nice big step with your left foot to the back of your mat. And rotate your right toes to the front of your mat. Just check your right heel is on the same line as the arch of your left foot. And now bending your right knee, it goes again outwards over your second toe. Just check your knees over your ankle. And now open up your arms and a soft gaze over your right hand. Just make sure you're not leaning forward, neither backwards. So your shoulders are over your hips. But keep your arms stretched and your gaze soft here. Now bending your right elbow, put your hand or your forearm onto your thigh, bringing your left hand up and over. Again, pressing down without the edge of your left foot. Stretch your left hand, breathing into your left hand side. Nice inhale here, and a full exhale. And now on your next inhale, you're coming into Warrior 2. Soft gaze over your right hand. Release your left hand onto your left thigh. Flip your right hand open to the sky. We're coming into Sun Warrior. Sliding the left hand down, right hand raises. You're breathing now into your right hand side. Keep your front knee bent. It's easy to go into this back bend with knee unbend. And now coming back into Warrior 2, soft gaze over your right hand. Hands onto your hips. And rotate your toes. Just check your toes are pointing outwards. Bring your both hands up. Inhale and stretch yourself nice and long from all 5 corners. On exhale, bend the knees outwards, bending your elbows. You're coming into Goddess pose. And again, inhale up, nice long arms. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. And once more, inhale up. And exhale down. And just stop here. Breathing deeply. Nice deep inhale. Full exhale. And once more, inhaling deeply here. Full exhale. Now lifting yourself up. Bring hands onto your hips. Walk your feet together. Heels, toes, heels, toes. Give your legs a shake. Now we're coming to the second side. So next time the left foot on the side of our mat. So it could be just the back of your mat. And now stepping your right foot to the other side. Looking at your left foot, rotating the toes, so they're pointing to the other side of your mat. And just check your heel is on the same line as the arch of your back foot. Now looking at your front foot, start bending the front knee over your second toe. And just stop when your knee is over your ankle. Open up your arms, soft gaze over your left hand. And again, press down with both feet. Stretch that mat long so you can feel engagement through your legs. So you're nice and stable. And now bending your left elbow, put your forearm onto your thigh. Bring your right arm up and over. Pressing down with your right foot. Stretching the right hand all the way to the left hand side. Feel that energy running through your right hand side. Breathe into your right lung. Inhaling deeply. Full exhale. On your next inhale, slowly coming back to warrior two. So gaze over your left hand. Right hand comes onto your right leg. Flip your left hand open to the sky. We reverse in the warrior, sun warrior. So stretching the left hand side down, breathe into your left lung. Keeping your left knee generously bent. On your next inhale, lifting back into warrior two. Bring your hands onto your hips. Rotate your toes. The toes rotated outwards again. Start bending your both knees over your second toe. And now release your forearms inside your knees. Just start pushing your knees away, keeping your body parallel to the floor. So you're pushing your knees behind you, but you're keeping your body parallel. Keep breathing. And on your next inhale, slowly coming back, all the way back. Bring your feet together, heels, toes, and give them a shake. Gonna be coming down, so standing in front of your mat, bring your hands from both sides all the way up into prayer over your head. Draw that prayer down to your chest. Press your prayer to your chest and close your eyes over your prayer. And again, feel that pulse. Feel your own breathing. Just watch your breathing so you've got nice deep inhales, very long exhales. So you're not panting here. Slow down your heart rate and your mind. And now gently open your eyes, release your hands, and start coming down onto your mat. So sitting on your mat, with your feet on front of you. Stretch your right leg long. Bring your left foot over your right leg. Flex your right foot. Make sure you sit on both sit bones. Bring your left hand behind you. On inhale, bring your right arm all the way up. Inhale, long spine. On exhale, see if you can hug that knee closer to your chest. Coming into your twist, looking over your left shoulder. Nice deep inhale here. Full exhale. Again, inhaling deeply. And a full exhale. On your next inhale, gently coming back to the midline. Releasing your foot down. And now from here, I'm just going to sit sideways so you can see me. See if you can catch your foot into your right hand. And put your left knee into the crease of your left elbow, holding your shin into your hand. Bring your left foot across, so it's coming to the right hand side, like you've got a baby in your hands. And just rock that baby from side to side, very gently, watching your knee, so there's no pain in your knee. Sit nice and tall, so you're not collapsing your chest. Just rocking the baby very gently from side to side. And then release that foot down. Sitting on your mat, both knees are bent. Place your hands behind you. Put those feet quite far from you, and then bending again your left knee. Placing your left lower bone onto the right knee. So it's not your ankle, not your foot. It's kind of a end of your tibial bone, or a bone which is your lower leg bone. Hands behind you, fingers pointing to the front. And now you may stay here. You can probably feel the opening in your hip. Or if you want to feel a little bit more, lift your sit bones off the floor and push them to the front. Walk your hands a little bit to the front. Flex the left foot to protect your knees. Sit nice and tall. And again, if you want, if you have more space, you may go a little bit further. So your left knee coming closer to your left shoulder and your right foot closer to your right shoulder. But be very mindful, no pain. Sitting nice and tall, breathing into this stretch. gonna be coming out of it. So start coming back, walking your hands, walking your sit bones, and now gently with help of your hands release that leg. Stretch that leg long, right leg long, just shake your legs, massage your muscles, and then coming to the second side, so bending your right knee, step your right foot over your left leg. Flex your left foot. Your right hand comes behind you for support, so you're not leaning backwards, it's just there for support. Stretch your left arm long. Inhale here. On exhale, hug your right knee to your chest. Come into your twist, maybe looking over your right shoulder. And again, on inhale, press your sit bones down. Elongate your spine. On exhale, you can look over your shoulder, pressing that shoulder behind you. Breathe deeply. On your next inhale, slowly coming back to the center line. And releasing that right foot onto the other side. And again, you're coming into that rocking baby. So see if you can catch the sole of your foot with your left hand. The right knee goes into the crease of your elbow and you're holding your shin with your hands. So bringing that leg slightly closer to your chest. Start rocking from side to side. So knee goes to the right and foot goes to the left and right. Very slowly. Keeping the spine long, so you're not collapsing. You sit nice and tall, rocking that baby. And stop, gently release that foot onto the floor. Bending those knees, keep those feet quite away from you. Your hands will be behind you for support. And again, bending the right knee, placing the lower part of your lower leg onto the knee. Onto your left knee, flex your right foot, hands behind you, so sit nice and tall. And maybe it's enough, or if you've got space, lift your sit bones, walk slowly to the front. Sit nice and tall, just read the sensations from your body, so you don't force anything, just slowly, maybe close your eyes and see if you feel okay here. If you think I've got more space, then walk a little bit closer. So again, your right knee will be coming near your right shoulder and your right foot will be coming near your left shoulder. So sit nice and tall and breathe here. Again, keep that breathing going to relax your muscles. On your next inhale, we're going to start coming back. So pushing yourself back and back. And releasing that leg with help of your hand. Stretch your legs long, give them a shake again, maybe massaging your thighs. And now push yourself to the front of your mat. Your feet are hip width apart, bring your hands in front of you, round your upper back, and very slowly, bone by bone, you start releasing yourself all the way down onto the floor. And when you're on the floor, bring your feet closer to your sit bones. Release your hands on both sides of your pelvis, palms facing down. On your next inhale, start lifting your pelvis up, lower back, mid back, upper back. So you're balancing on your feet and on your shoulders. Just imagine you pressing your feet down and underneath you. So your knees will be traveling to the front of your mat. Keep your neck and face relaxed. On exhale, slowly, bone by bone, we're coming all the way down. Now we're going to engage our arms, so we're going to be a little bit dynamic bridge. So on inhale, start lifting into a bridge, bring your hands up and over. On exhale, slowly coming down, bone by bone, your arms are following. And again, inhaling, coming all the way up. And coming down, your arms coming alongside your body. So very slowly with your own breath. And again, very long inhale lifts us up, lifting the hands, arms, up and over. And on exhale, very slowly coming down, all the way down. And then keeping your right foot onto the floor, Bring your right knee close to your chest. And just, so your left knee close to your chest. So just push that knee to the side. So it's not over your chest, it's kind of on the side of your mat. And now unbending your left knee into 90-degree angle, flex your left foot. So you're either going to be holding to your shin with both hands, or if you're able to reach your outer edge of your left foot with your left hand, then you can do that. In that case, you can release your right hand. And again, just push that knee to the side, so the knee is more to the side. You still have 90-degree angle in your knee. And now start pressing onto your foot, releasing that knee on the side of your mat. If your knee doesn't reach the floor, don't worry, just relax here, just find what's comfortable for you. Just enjoy it, don't force anything. It will come with time. And breathe here, keeping a little smile on your face to help you to release those hip joints. And now bring that knee back to the midline, placing your left ankle onto your right knee. So you created that triangle with your legs. Lift your right foot off the floor, left hand goes between your legs, right hand makes your left hand under your right knee. Flex both feet, drop your shoulders onto the floor, and see if you can bring the structure of your legs a little bit closer to your chest. Try not to lift your tailbone. And if you have more space, you can start pressing your left thigh away with your left elbow. Keep breathing here. Keep relaxing your face. Relax that lower jaw. Don't tense your lower jaw. Don't clench your teeth. Keep breathing. And now gently releasing those feet. Unravel the legs. And just separate your feet as wide as your mat. Release your hands. And windscreen wipe with your shins side to side. So knees go side to side very slowly, so you can release that tension of your hip joints. And find the stillness on the middle. Bring your feet again closer to your sit bones. Now bending your right knee close to your chest. Push that knee to the side. Literally push it away with your left hand. And now unbending that knee, 90-degree angle. Flex your right foot. And again, either hold with both hands, or right hand to the outer edge of your right foot, left hand onto your thigh, and start gently pressing onto your right foot, bringing that knee closer to the earth, or onto the earth if you can. Half happy baby. Breathe here. Again, releasing that tension in your hips. So a little smile will help. Separate your teeth so you're not clenching them. And now gently bring that knee to the midline. Putting up the right ankle onto your left knee. Lifting your left foot off the floor. Push your right hand between your legs. Your left hand meets your right hand under your left knee. So interlace your fingers. Flex both feet. And see if you can bring the structure of your legs a little bit closer to your chest, but try not to lift your tailbone. So tailbone and lumbar spine press to the floor. And if you have more space, with your right elbow, you can start pressing into your right thigh. So you can release that, or you can rotate rather, that hip joint a little bit further. Keep breathing here. Keep relaxing your face. And breathing deeply into your hip joints. And now gently release your feet onto the floor. Separate your feet as wide as your mat. Release your hands onto the floor and then a windscreen wipe with your knees left and right. Very gently, so no rush here. And stop. Bring both knees close to your chest. Just give yourself a nice big squeeze and sway from side to side, elongating your lumbar spine. And now Bring your knees close to your chest. See if you can bring your face closer to your knees. Give yourself a nice big hug. Just close your eyes here. Squeeze yourself in a teeny weeny ball. And quietly in your head, say thank you to your physical body for the practice it was able to do today. Release your feet onto the floor, release your head, stretch your legs long away from your sit bones. Bring your arms up and over and give yourself a nice big stretch. And we're coming into Shavasana, so you can release your hands, arms alongside your body. Separate your feet as wide as your mat. Maybe place your hands so they're facing, palms facing up. Start slowly closing your eyes. Releasing all of control over your breathing, so the breathing comes naturally. Nice, natural inhales and soft exhales. And just allow yourself to relax into your mat. Give yourself time here, maybe 5, better 10 minutes. Enjoy your Shavasana, and I'm gonna part with you here.